Ma'am, Miss John Williams.
Hello.
Hello, can you turn your camera on for me, please?
Okay.
Ma'am, you don't want an attorney this morning?
No, I am the authorized representative. I'm making a special limited appearance for the all caps name.
Okay. All right. Let me call this matter then. Now calling the matter of the people versus John Sherelle Williams. This is ticket SP 1534898. Count one, no insurance misdemeanor. May I have your appearance for the record, ma'am, please?
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I need your appearance for the record, ma'am. Can you hear us? I could just hear you a moment ago.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear us? Yep, I can
Yeah,
hear
I can
you.
hear you now. Something going on with the phone. I'm in the side of a building.
I was about to say it's because you're in the building, ma'am. Can you state your name for the record, please?
I am the authorized representative of the all caps name, John Sherelle Williams.
Before we even dive into this courtroom showdown, let me set the stage, because what you're about to witness is a masterclass in sovereign citizen theatrics paired with a judge who has absolutely zero time for nonsense. Our main character today is a woman who refuses to identify as herself, insists she's merely the authorized representative of an all-caps name, and speaks in a kind of legal fanfiction language that sovereign citizens swear makes them immune to traffic laws. Spoiler, it doesn't. But what does happen is a chaotic dance of confusion, legal misunderstandings, and escalating frustration as the judge tries over and over to get one simple answer: do you have insurance? That's all this case is. A no insurance misdemeanor. But instead of yes or no, we end up knee-deep in talk about trusts, corporations, alien status, beneficiaries, and something about a clerk assigning trustees. It's truly a journey. And the best part? The judge tries to remain patient, but you can almost feel the moment he hits his limit. So stay locked in, because major twists are coming, including Ashoka's hearing, jurisdiction challenges, and yes, ultimately, a bench warrant. Let's get into it.
All right. And it's my understanding today that you don't want to be represented by an attorney. Is that correct?
Yes, I have power of attorney.
Okay. And you know that you have the absolute right to have an attorney. This matter is a misdemeanor before my court. So certain constitutional rights kick in. The fine is up to $500. A possible, I believe, now this one ticket is 90 days maximum in jail, potentially, in these particular matters. So when we start taking away civil liberties, there's a right to have an attorney. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. Ma'am, how would you like to move forward with this? Do you have current insurance, up to date and current insurance?
Actually, I took the car and I put it inside of the business, the trust, and I'm not operating the vehicle now because we need to do some more paperwork on it. I am in the process of rescinding all my contracts. I'm just here to make
Right here, we hit the sovereign citizen classic, refusing to appear as oneself. The defendant insists she's only the authorized representative of her own name, specifically the all-caps version seen on legal documents. This idea comes straight from pseudo-legal mythology, where people believe that capital letters create a separate legal entity the government controls. Judges hear this constantly, and it never works. Notice how calmly the judge handles it. He doesn't argue, doesn't debate, he just continues the hearing as required. That's because none of this language has legal force. No matter how she phrases it, she's still the individual charged with the offense. And the judge knows it.
Making a special appearance on behalf of that, either you have insurance or you don't have insurance. And then you need to tell me how you would like to proceed forward. We can either proceed forward with the plea, proceed forward with the trial, bench, or jury in this matter.
As I understand the process, the judge, the county attorney, or the police officer has leveled the criminal charge with the clerk against the trust using the all cap name.
Ma'am, it's all the same. So whether it's all caps or lower caps, if it comes under your driver's license number and it's a registered vehicle to you, it's your responsibility. So my question was, do you or don't you have insurance at this point in time?
I'm asking you to dismiss the case with prejudice.
Okay, so I'm not going to do that because it's still an open case and I still don't have whether or not you have insurance. Has to be provided. Any vehicles that are driven, road, traveled on the roads have to have insurance in the state of Michigan.
Well, the clerk, who is the administrator of the CSTQ trust, then appointed you, the judge, as the trustee for the trust. And since neither of you can be the beneficiary, that leaves me. And therefore, you are
pure sovereign citizen strategy. Give vague, circular answers and try to avoid acknowledging the court's authority. When she claims she has power of attorney, she's attempting to reframe herself as separate from the named person on the ticket. But in criminal or traffic cases, power of attorney doesn't override personal responsibility, and it certainly doesn't allow someone to represent themselves as someone else. The judge immediately reminds her of the stakes, a misdemeanor, possible jail time, and constitutional rights attached to the case. Instead of acknowledging those rights, she pivots into contract rescinding, trust language, and paperwork in progress. In other words, anything but answering the actual.
No. So here's your options. You can either plead or you can have a bench or jury trial. How would you like to proceed?
I am.
Or if you don't want to
dismiss.
participate. Or if you don't want to participate.
I don't want a contract at all. I don't want a contract at all.
So if you don't want to participate, then what we do is the next stage is a show cause or a capias.
So as my trustee, I instruct you to discharge this entire matter with prejudice and award the penalties for these charges to be paid to me and compensation, damages, or for all false arrests.
All right. So it seems like she doesn't want to participate in today's hearing. So I'm going to set this for a show cause on the date of July 22nd, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. If at that point in time, Ms. Janvier Sherelle Williams would like to participate in the hearing, she can return to court. Bond set at $0 personal. Have a great day, ma'am.
The judge tries to help her out by laying out the seriousness of the case. He breaks down the possible penalties, the right to counsel, and the constitutional protections she's entitled to. Most defendants would see this as a warning, a signal that the judge wants them to take things seriously. But instead, she doubles down on pseudo-legal jargon. Notice how she never once addresses whether she had insurance at the time of the stop. It's a simple, factual question with a simple answer. Her refusal to acknowledge it shows the sovereign citizen belief that engaging with the facts somehow binds them into a contract. Meanwhile, the judge is simply trying to conduct a routine.
Janvier Williams. Thank you so much. Janvier Williams.
Hello.
Hello. Can you turn your camera on,
Yes.
please?
Yes.
All right.
How you doing?
I'm fine. How about yourself? All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Janvier Sherelle Williams. This is ticket number SP 1534898. Count no insurance misdemeanor. May I have appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please?
I am here as the authorized
Our counsel,
representative of the all cap name. I am here to make a special appearance, limited special appearance.
All right. So
I'm a foreign.
This is the turning point. When someone asks for a dismissal with prejudice, they're asking the judge to permanently end the case so it can never be refiled. That's a serious request, but she hasn't provided any legal basis for dismissal. Instead, she launches into concepts about trusts, clerks, beneficiaries, and the idea that the judge is her trustee. Judges hear this script often. It's part of a template circulated in sovereign citizen circles. The judge's response is sharp: it's all the same. He breaks down the reality: uppercase, lowercase, trusts, corporations, none of it matters. The driver is responsible for the vehicle, full stop. And she still refuses to answer the key question: do you or do you not have insurance?
as well. So if she cannot be online, I can't proceed with this hearing today, and she's going to be capious at this point in time.
Okay, so that all
do you have
cap
the
name
opportunity to?
was created by the state of Michigan for public and political purposes. Are you bringing suit to your own corporation? I am a non-resident alien. Listen to me. I'm telling you.
I'm here for, no ma'am. I give you very specific things. This is a matter for no insurance for Janvier Sherelle Williams. If she is not present today, I cannot handle this matter.
Okay.
Okay. So is she present today?
Do you have any interest in the case of filing a W-9 or a 1040 form with the IRS?
No. No, this is a traffic matter for no insurance misdemeanor. And if you're not John Viera Williams, you don't have any claims in this case anyway. So I need that person to appear, or else this case will be capious today.
I'm asking you to dismiss the case. Charges.
I don't know.
I am an authorized representative. I just told you I'm an authorized representative.
Do you have a P number? Because the only person who can represent someone in court is—
Now, the judge has given her multiple opportunities to comply, clarify, or simply participate. Instead, she keeps reverting to the same script, insisting the judge is her trustee and attempting to instruct him. Judges do not appreciate role reversals, especially when a defendant claims the authority to command the court. This is also where she starts requesting damages and compensation as if she's the plaintiff. It shows a total misunderstanding of the case. The judge remains remarkably patient, even giving her options: plead, go to trial, or proceed to Ashoka's hearing. When she refuses all of them, the court has no choice but to proceed without her cooperation.
I will lean it.
Quiet.
John Viera Sherelle Williams. Are you present, ma'am? John Viera Williams, are you present twice? John Viera Sherelle Williams.
To make a special limit appearance
Are you
on
present?
the behalf of
Ms. Williams, if
John-
you're not gonna answer the question she asked, and don't say anything.
I am here to make a special appearance, limited appearance on the behalf of John V.
The judge calls her back later in the docket, likely hoping she might be calmer, clearer, or at least willing to provide a yes or no answer. Instead, she continues asserting she's a foreign entity and challenges jurisdiction again. At this point, the judge must determine whether the actual person named on the ticket is present. When she refuses to confirm her identity, he explains the next step: a capias, better known as a bench warrant. This is where sovereign citizen ideology collides with real-world consequences. The judge isn't punishing her speech, he simply cannot proceed unless the defendant appears as herself. Her refusal forces the court to escalate.
Representative.
All right, so if she's not present today, I cannot move forward because I need her present. All right, so there will be a capias put out on her zero bond until she appears before the court. I need to have John Viera Sherelle Williams appear before the court so that I can make sure I have the right person who has this
That
ticket
all-cap name
of no
was
insurance.
created by the state of Michigan for public and political purposes. Are you bringing suit to your own corporation?
Thank you. John Viera Sherelle Williams is capias until she appears before my court to answer to the no insurance.
Brings us to the end of this wild courtroom journey. What started as a simple no insurance case spiraled into a maze of pseudo-legal arguments, identity refusal, and jurisdiction challenges. Through it all, the judge remained patient, but the moment she refused to appear as the actual defendant, the court had no alternative but to issue a bench warrant. It's a powerful reminder that traffic laws still apply, no matter what paperwork, language, or theories someone tries to use. Courts deal with facts, not fantasies. If you found this case as shocking and unbelievable as we did, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom